Unusual behavior by parties involved. Unusual behavior from any party involved in a property transaction can also serve as a cue to potential fraud. Key behaviors include: 1. Rush to close. If a party is unusually eager to close the deal quickly, especially under pressure, it could indicate an attempt to push through a fraudulent transaction before discrepancies are noticed. 2. Lack of communication. Sellers or buyers who avoid direct contact, refuse to meet in person, or rely heavily on third parties to communicate can be engaging in deceptive practices. 3. Unusual financial arrangements. Parties insisting on using unconventional payment methods, like cash-only transactions, or reluctant to involve financial institutions might be avoiding the scrutiny that comes with bank financing. 4. Evasive or incomplete answers. If individuals involved in the transaction provide evasive or incomplete answers to questions about property history, financing, or their background, it warrants deeper investigation. Detecting such behaviors early can prevent fraudulent transactions and save all parties involved from potential losses and legal complications. A buyer named Lisa is interested in purchasing a home. The seller, whom she has never met because he lives abroad, insists on closing the deal within a week, communicating only through emails, and refuses to use a real estate agent or lawyer. He also requests the payment in cash to be wired to a foreign bank account. Action. Lisa finds this behavior suspicious and decides to consult with a real estate lawyer. The lawyer advises her to request a face-to-face meeting via video call with the seller and insists on using a traditional payment method that provides a traceable financial record. Outcome. The seller becomes evasive and eventually ceases communication. Further investigation by Lisa's lawyer reveals that the seller does not actually own the property. Lisa avoided a potential scam, saving her finances and avoiding the stress of legal complications. Tips for verifying deed. Authenticity. Verifying the authenticity of a deed is crucial in preventing fraud. Here are some practical tips for real estate professionals. 1. Conduct a title search. Always perform a thorough title search to trace the property's ownership history and to check for any liens, disputes, or unusual activities. 2. Verify signatures. Compare the signatures on the deed with those on other legal documents that are known to be authentic. Consider hiring a forensic document examiner if suspicions arise. 3. Check identification. Ensure that all parties provide valid and current identification at the time of the signing to confirm their identities. 4. Use notarization services. Always use a reputable notary to witness the signing of the deed. Notaries also check the identity of the signers, which adds an additional layer of security. 5. Consult legal experts. If any aspect of the deed or the transaction process seems questionable, consulting a real estate attorney can provide clarity and legal guidance. 6. Educate clients. Inform clients about the importance of verifying deed authenticity and encourage them to be proactive in asking questions and understanding the transaction process. Scenario. During a property transaction, a real estate agent named John notices that the signatures on the deed seem unusually uniform, as if they were digitally added. The deed also lacks notarization, which is unusual for property transactions in his state. Action. John requests verification of the signatures from a forensic document examiner and insists that the deed be notarized before any further steps are taken. He also conducts a title search to check the historical records of the property. Outcome. The forensic analysis confirms that the signatures were forged. The title search shows several previous failed attempts to sell the property under similar circumstances, suggesting a pattern of attempted fraud. By insisting on additional verification, John prevents a fraudulent transaction and informs the authorities to investigate further. These examples highlight the importance of vigilance, thorough document verification, and professional consultation in the real estate industry to safeguard against deed fraud and protect all parties involved in property transactions. By implementing these practices, real estate professionals can significantly reduce the risk of deed fraud and protect their clients' interests, thereby maintaining integrity and trust in the real estate market.